Let's get it. Make him play tier 1.
We've got basketball action at the AT&T Center. We're in San Antonio, Texas, the home of the Spurs, live on 2K Sports. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Outside for Smart. Kept alive. Back to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Good cleanup there by Ayton, using his reach to get the rebound and finish the job.
Fox goes in. Pass to Castle. To the inside. Champagny takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And it's Ayton missing. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Pass to Vassell. From the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Well, the defense has to do a better job at pushing Vassell off that spot outside.
And a deep three from James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. We've seen a quick start here for the Spurs. Back to Wembanyama. Over Kennard. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Lakers off to a slow start. It's a 5-point game.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Pass to Kennard. To the wing on the left. Outside, James. Clock at 6. Kennard for 3. Good on the three-point shot. And that ties it up.
Right in Kennard's wheelhouse. They set him up perfectly, and he delivers.
Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Fox. To the paint. Wembanyama, no good. And here's Los Angeles. From deep, James. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
It's all about getting into a rhythm. Once James is feeling it, he loves pulling up like that.
It's Fox with the drive. And he comes up with the deuce.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Pass to Ayton. Now, here's Kennard. Launches a three. Ayton. And here is James. Shoots a fader. Vassell grabs the board.
And that's really just not heads-up basketball. Don't try a fadeaway when nobody's guarding you.
From outside the arc. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Vassell's got 6.
Yeah, Vassell looking comfortable and confident from the corner.
Pass to James. A rebound by the Spurs. Right side, Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Kicks it out to James. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 6. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And the basket by Vassell.
Well, strong play by Vassell inside. Getting him a look this close is almost a sure bucket.
Hachimura the screen.
Screen
That's
after
a high
screen, get
percentage
LeBron
look
open.
when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Devin Vassell has been on display for the Spurs. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that 16. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. Guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
LeBron outside. There's the three. And it's Fox with the rebound. Driving in. Up again. Harper controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And for his age, Harper's really strong. That helps on the offensive glass.
James buries the three.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Outside, Fox. Spurs passing it around. The kick out to Harper. Inside. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
And with the score as close as it is, these are the opportunities you truly can't allow.
Shot clock at 5. Hachimura the screen. And again, LeBron missing. The Spurs with the lead. It's taken away by Smith. To the middle. Shot from 6. Kicks it out to James. Screen by Kleba. In the corner, Smith with it. Just 5 on the clock. James absolutely owning the inside.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
The Lakers making a switch here. Over in the corner, Barnes. Fox deciding where to go with it. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
James in the post. Oh, the athletic move by LeBron James.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Pass to James. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. On the wing, Fox. Here's Vassell. Here's Fox. Back to Vassell. A three-pointer off the mark. James in the post. Kennard on the wing. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Kennard's got 5.
At this kind of range, it might almost be too easy for him.
And it's Fox with the jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Pass to Vanderbilt. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the Spurs. Over to the wing. Out to the right wing. Fires the 3. Kleba with the rebound. A chance at a 2-for-1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Now James. He has yet to score. Takes a step back. Here's Kennard. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pass to Champagny. Back to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, too easy for the big man.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 4. Live from the AT&T Center in San Antonio, you're watching 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now here's James. Takes the 13-footer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I knew I fucked that up.
Here's Smart. Off target from outside. San Antonio leading by 4. They double him with James. Outside, Fox. Pass to Castle. They double team Wembanyama. Champagny off target with his 3. LeBron with it. Now guarded by Fox. Kennard for 3. Good on the triple. Kennard's got the first field goal the second half for the Lakers. And that one's good. Champagny.
Good decision there by Vassell in the 2-man game.
Oh, it's a shitty ass foul. Like, what am I doing?
90 seconds now into the second half. Left side, Smart. Pass to Kennard. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Kennard's got it all tied up now for the Lakers.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
They get it back. Back to Ayton. Kennard on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. Wembanyama with it. Now guarded by Smart.
Oh, Victor Wembanyama, a thunderous finish there.
Ayton the screen. Pass to Kennard. For the lead. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
So both teams changing it up here.
Good, everybody.
Well, you have to appreciate a big man who can step up to the line and knock it down with confidence.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Lakers trail by 4. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
On defense, the Spurs. Ayton a screen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
I love that pump fake from Ayton. It's such a simple yet effective move.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Damn.
And here is Los Angeles now. And it's Hachimura penetrating.
And the athleticism on display. You gotta enjoy watching Hachimura go for the powerful finish.
And here is Vassell. Wembanyama. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes. Wembanyama has got 6 here in this quarter. Smart on the wing. Nothing on the board. Hachimura the screen. Smart misses. Spurs leading by 4. On the wing, Barnes. His 3-pointers off the mark. Right side, Smart. Here's the 3. Rebounded by the Spurs.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense. Well, clearly some sort of defensive breakdown there.
Sounds
He
good,
is
brother.
not the kind of guy you give room to at the arc.
Outside for Smart. Here's LaRavia. And the Lakers with another miss. And so Fox will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. 7-point game, the biggest lead in the game.
Oh,
And here's Vassell from the arc.
Trying to pass out.
Here's LaRavia. Pass to Ayton. Here's LaRavia. Up in time. And we've reached the end of the
No,
third.
no.
It's San Antonio up by 7. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment.
33.
What's up, everybody?
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us.
Oh, he's quitting. Oh, don't quit on me. Do not quit on me. Don't be a bum and quit on me. Thank you for the gifts. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. I think this guy's quitting on me. Do you believe it though? Okay.
San Antonio leading by 7.
I'm gonna say what
Outside Harper. Back to Fox.
I can't.
Chance
figure
there to
out
push it to
this.
double digits, but it's off the mark. Here's James.
Good
And
job.
finished off by
Holy
LeBron.
keepers. Thank you for the
And the
gifts.
total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Fox is double. The kick out to Harper. Pass to Barnes. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. A three-pointer, no good.
Missing jumpers. It's not gonna
Lakers
be good.
trailed by 5. James on the drive.
Damn.
That one's good. LaRavia.
And James has always loved sharing the rock
Yes,
as
sir.
well as making his teammates better.
Figure out how to score.
Fox goes in. Down low. And it's
Yeah,
denied.
that's not gonna be it.
Cleaver with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Kicks it out to James.
Just gonna drive.
And finished
I
off by
can't do anything.
LeBron.
He's so much smaller.
And once James catches fire, just keep feeding the beast. It is that simple.
And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. He knows every possession is critical now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Over the last break, I listened in on Mitch Johnson's huddle. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
All right, Allie, thank you for that. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Harper in the corner. To the left side wing. Now Fox. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Puts up the 3. The shot misses.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
Smart outside. LeBron with it. Here he goes. Oh, the slam dunk.
And when you need a big score, you want LeBron to get the ball. And that's why.
A big moment for the big man. With Wembanyama stepping up in a huge way.
Fast break. Here we go. Got a hand in to tip it in.
Talk about coming up big. Awesome to see Harper step up and deliver.
And J.J. Redick is called timeout. And that timeout by coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. James fires. He's off from 3. And it's Fox with the ball for San Antonio. It's a 3-point game. Here is Wembanyama. Wembanyama with the aggressive finish.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Now James. .119 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one is good.
Yeah, strong move there. Big points on that possession. In need of a bucket late. This is the guy you want to go to.
Outside Fox. Here is Wembanyama. 4 on the shot clock. And they recover it.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
James looking it over.
Well, they put their faith in it, and he delivered.
Now Vassell launches it. Down he goes for 3.
Well, Vassell managing to stay in total control.
Adios. Gotta love when they quit. This guy's pretty good. Yes, sir. I would definitely make a video out of these. Out of that one at least, depending on how this one goes.
It's the Miami Heat and the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for tuning in to NBA action with us. This is Brian Anderson. I've got Tim Legler and Grant Hill at the table with me, and Allie LaForce covering us courtside.
I love it. Nice activity defensively. Getting in there to disrupt the pass.
For three, Maxey knocks down the long J.
Ooh, the range of Maxey is pretty impressive. He is consistent from beyond the arc.
Pass to Hero from deep three-point land. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a three, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
He's not gonna take it easy when he gets to the bucket. George will hammer it home.
Now here's Mitchell. It's
What
stolen
the
by
fuck
Maxey.
is that?
And here's the fast break. Oh,
What are these pass? What was that
Out
pass?
of my way!
and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Wow, B.J. Edgecombe. I have a feeling we'll be seeing a lot of these highlight reel plays over his career.
Here's Mitchell. Back to Hero. 6 to shoot.
I missed what? Oh my god. GK's just hoeing.
Here's George. And
Who's
the
gonna make
layup is
that?
good.
Oh my god.
Sturdy play from George in the paint, getting by the contact and to his finish.
Adebayo from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here.
He beat the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
Stand to the 3-point.
Pass to Adebayo.
Why? I don't know. You're a fucking center.
Back to Hero. Outside for Mitchell.
Oh my god.
And here's Adebayo.
Jesus Christ.
Powell for three.
Fucking stepping back.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oh god.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far.
Here's the fucking screen.
Pass to Bona. And he dumps it. What a
Good
pass to
defense,
set him
man.
up.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And from the opening tip, they've been
He
locked
actually
in.
scored
Just look at the
83.
score. That tells you all you need to know.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Pass to
How
Powell.
we doubling? This is so dumb.
Back to
There
Adebayo.
we go.
And finished off by Adebayo.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Shoots. Again, Philadelphia.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Yeah, nice handoff by Hero, moving it when the play doesn't get him a shot.
Pass to Barlow. Launches it. Rebound Miami. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Now here's Adebayo. Right side Mitchell. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a three-point play. It's going to go on Andre Drummond. So Miami going with almost an entirely new group here.
And what makes Bam special is his versatility, offensively and defensively. He can do a lot more out there for you than most other guys. Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there. That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Unloads from 13. Off the left rim and out. Heat trail by 6. Outside Jaquez. Here's Yakatonis. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Here's Barlow. Beyond the arc. That was in there. Drummond with the assist.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. There, the screen. To the middle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
The versatility of Adebayo is so impressive. There aren't many bigs that can handle the ball and pass at the level he does.
There's the screen. Pass to Barlow. Launches a three. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds. The Sixers able to retain possession here. What a performance for Tyrese Maxey. He has been the story for Philadelphia. He put together 10 points in the...
Please, going.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are.
Okay.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Philadelphia.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, this is a good reminder for anybody who thinks he's too small for a 5. His athletic ability totally levels the playing field.
George for 3. Heat trail by 5. Pass to Yakatonis. 4-3. Drummond grabs the miss. Lowry surveys the D. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Oh, boy. Why are we pausing, bud? We need to make adjustments, like, come on. Just really sitting here making adjustments.
Showing how confident he is off the dribble, Lowry is so dangerous shooting when he's in a rhythm.
Outside Adebayo. And here's Ware. Down low. Here's Jaquez. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Barlow. Lowry, right side. Drummond. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Drummond's got his first points of the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Larson. Back to Hero. Adebayo sets a screen to the inside. Stolen by Lowry. To the paint. Here's Barlow.
That's not a
Plenty of
foul.
contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. Philadelphia shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. No good on the second free throw. Heat trail by 10. Hero with it. Inside.
Nice job to go at the rack and force the foul.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Miami shooting their second and third shots at the line here. The Sixers lead by 8. Now here's Lowry. Here's Barlow. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And finished off by Adebayo.
Yeah, in a battle of physicality, Adebayo tends to get the best of you.
This is his second trip to the line in the game. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Lowry, right side. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 7. Outside Jaquez. Miami moving it around. Pass to Hero from deep three-point range. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. To the middle. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Interior passing is so difficult if you aren't precise. They were right there. Nice work.
To the paint. Here's Ware. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Lowry, good.
Playing way bigger than his 6-foot height. Lowry scores it inside. He just plays with so much heart.
And finished off by Adebayo.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
Hey, maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Here's Bona. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Yeah, no reason to fade away there.
Adebayo sets a screen. Down low. Pass to Jaquez. Here's Larson. Hero on the wing. He buries it from 3. Hero's got 6.
Put Hero anywhere on the arc and he'll shoot it. I mean, he is so confident.
Lowry, no good. Heat trail by 4. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Pass to Ware. Hero on the wing. It's stolen by Oubre. Here's Barlow. To the left wing. Here's Lowry. On target from about 13 feet. Lowry's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, that's a shot that some defenses can give up, but not to that guy.
And so it's Philadelphia with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Adebayo rocking the rim.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's on Tyler Hero. Philadelphia shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw.
More adjustments.
Attempts of the game. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. 6-point game. Pass to Hero. Back to Adebayo. Drummond grabs the miss. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's George. He's guarded by Hero. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Heat trail by 6. Right side, Mitchell. Pass to Wiggins. Now Mitchell. No points yet. Powell outside. 5 to shoot. There's the drive. And that one drops.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Well, getting a high percentage look right out of the locker room to start the second half. Exactly what they were looking for.
I mean, talk about spacing out a defense. Maxey can get to the cup at will and can also hit from well beyond the arc.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Wiggins. Oh, big time finish by Wiggins.
Yeah, he gives up a few inches to most of his matchups, but his ability to rise above always gives him a chance.
George outside. The 17-footer. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And that's the versatility of George. He does it from long range, mid-range, and at the rim.
It's stolen by Maxey. To the left side wing. From downtown. Out to Oubre. Philadelphia moving it around. Maxey attacking. Another shot.
Are you serious? This guy makes everything.
And now a 9-point 76ers lead.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
On the take. Mitchell's shot is good. Here's Maxey. He's got 13. George outside. The 3 is up.
Are you fucking serious?
George has got 5 points in the quarter.
And great range is a big part of why George is a high-level scorer.
Adebayo, no good. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. Philadelphia shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. Miami making a switch here. The Sixers lead by 11. George outside. Maxey surveying the D. And the jam by George.
Well, this team relies on his scoring, and no shocker, he's done his part.
Back to Adebayo. Adebayo sets a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Nice work inside by Adebayo.
The explosiveness off the screen. I mean, Bam's so good at knowing where to roll to after setting picks.
Pass to Drummond. Miami grabs the miss. Outside Adebayo. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside. Oh, Wiggins with the silky touch at the rim.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
Maxey with it. Guarded now by Jaquez. The 3. And it's Maxey missing. And it's Powell with the ball for the Heat. They trail by 9. Outside Jaquez. Adebayo sets a screen to the middle. Drummond grabs the miss. Here's Maxey. Adebayo grabs the board. Hero for 3. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 9. 40. The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. So it's Philadelphia now. Here's Lowry. Watford with a screen. And Lowry is good for 3.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
Back to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Oh my goodness!
Wow!
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Where the screen? Down low. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
Here's Lowry. Adebayo grabs the board. Heat trail by 10. Pass to Yakichonis. Back to Adebayo. Rebound by the 76ers. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Watford outside. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Watford's got 4 points this
You
quarter.
need shots from people that shouldn't be making shots. Like, this is not
right there with the fadeaway.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession, make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. George! Oh, he needed it, and he got it.
And you see the creativity George has. Just comfortable operating in screen and rolls and taking what he sees.
They will take that shot every time down the floor if they could. It's just great execution.
All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
Heat trail by 14. For three, the three ball is down.
And the shot selection has been great, but the volume isn't where it needs to be.
And here is Maxey. Here's Bona. Oh, that's a man on a mission right there.
Padding the stat sheet, getting the board and the hoop all on one play.
Yep, he's earning his coach's appreciation. Now Adebayo. Outside hero. Here's Adebayo. 14 feet away. Good for two.
Just another thing that Bam brings to your team, the ability to knock down jumpers.
Now it's Maxey. A minute 31 left to play in the fourth. Shoots a three. Rebounded by Adebayo. Heat trail by 11. On the attack, hero. Foul! Oh, he can't hit it.
The defender takes away his space and any chance of him making that shot.
Takes a three. It's money from deep.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. Nice win here for the 76ers.
They had excellent production from the bench.
This team has strong depth, and in this game, it showed.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyrese Maxey.
You look forward to playing with someone who doesn't just move the ball, but moves it with a purpose. Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
They are playing with so much confidence. They've been clutch all the way around.
Driving in. Rebounded by Powell. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 17-point game. Here's Adebayo. Now Mitchell. He launches. He fires. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily.
Fucking felt like I was playing a fucking stand user. Like, fuck. Oh my god, every shot he fucking took was fucking dream. Even if you were there. This guy sucks. Holy. I beat him with the fucking Bucks. He really sucks.
And here we go. NBA action live on 2K Sports. Here we go. Brian Anderson here. With me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. To the wing, right side. Pass to Rollins. To the inside. Antetokounmpo. And then jammed down as he goes right over Chet Holmgren.
Beyond belief. I mean, such a creative talent. And I'm not surprised to see Giannis get flashy on the finish.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Now here's SGA. Takes a three. Outside for Dort. Outside, Williams. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. From deep, Holmgren. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Sinks the tray. SGA's got 5.
Outside, inside, in between. It doesn't matter. SGA is lethal. He was gripping the rock on the weight of the slam.
No way he was going to get stripped on that one. Now here's Holmgren. Pass to Williams. From the wing. Up again. Now Holmgren. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And you know, as a roller, Holmgren shows great hands, and he makes nice adjustments moving downhill.
Pass to Turner. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Lou Dort picks one up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
He does not get the second one.
When you think about Turner, one of the best shot blockers in the league, who can also score at all 3 levels.
And here's Holmgren. Releases. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
This guy's good.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
And that one's good. Holmgren. He's got 6.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher. And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yes, it's good.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. After the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Williams into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, I love the ferocity on the drive. Williams doesn't lack confidence tearing towards the rim.
There's a screen by Jang. Great positioning on the putback.
Woo! Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Capitalizes off the crossover. SGA's got 7 points in the game.
You're making it look easy. Gilgeous-Alexander is so skilled, the ball on a string, and we see him do this time and time again.
Now here's Porter. No made baskets yet. 6 on the shot clock. Dang's shot is off. Thunder leading by 3. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks.
That's not a foul.
Misses the layup. Williams looking around. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
We talk about Williams' versatility as a scorer. He can get his points from just about any spot on the
That's
floor.
not a foul. Like, what are these fucking refs watching?
Here's Wallace. Oh, at the buzzer!
I don't think these refs are watching the same game.
I didn't think he was going to get it off in
I've been
time.
fouled 3 times at
Wow.
the fucking move.
Talk.
Okay.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Outside Mitchell. Inside. Portis with the steal. Pass to Trent. Back to Green. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Outside Joe. Outside Mitchell. Over Green. And it's Mitchell. The miss. The Bucks trail by 5. Outside Green. Fires top of the key. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Thunder leading by 3. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. And Mitchell with the slam.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And he lobs it up.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, D.A.
Defense disorganized, defense paid. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
One of the only ways to slow down Antetokounmpo is to get physical with him. But you know what? That may not work. He is so good at absorbing contact in the paint.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. The 3 from Mitchell.
Really? Okay.
Hits the trifecta.
Stop and pop 3.
Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Here's Antetokounmpo. He's got 13. Striding in, Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
And the game plan for them should be simple. Keep getting it to Giannis. The Greek freak is on fire.
To the paint. Here's Wiggins. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. And the Thunder lead by 7.
Excellent tempo on the play, and he leads his teammate perfectly.
Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. There's a screen by Jang. Here's Antetokounmpo.
What the fuck?
He can't get that one to fall. Oklahoma City leading by 7. Pass to Wallace. Oh, ripped away. Antetokounmpo inside. And he gets the bucket. Antetokounmpo's got 17.
And look at Giannis using his length inside, allowing him to beat the contact and get the finish.
Wallace. It's hauled in by Rollins. .125 left to play in the first half. Outside for Green. Antetokounmpo looking it over. No good with the elbow jumper. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wiggins. The layup off target. Bucks trail by 5. And here is Antetokounmpo. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Portis. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Joe on the wing. No points yet. Here's the 3. Knocks down the triple.
Okay.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Pass to Holmgren. The 3. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo outside. Four seconds left. Oh, the power move by Giannis.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Thunder out in front, up 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Pass to Hartenstein. The rebound by Turner. The Bucks trail by 4. Here's Porter. Turner with it. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. And then Turner with the dunk.
Too easy for Turner. The defense has to put up more of a fight around the rim.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw in this game. And the technical free throw is good. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Give him 8. Hartenstein a screen. Outside for Dort. Outside, SGA. Just 5 on the clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Just lost his head out there. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
Pass to Turner. Now Porter. Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Outside Porter. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Dort outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Pass to Hartenstein. And there's a 3-second violation. The Bucks trail by 3. Antetokounmpo, left side. Here's Rollins. Driving inside. And the layup is good off the glass.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And this is Shea's game. Attack, get to the rim, and finish.
The rebound by Turner. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the jam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Giannis end to end.
Oh, so physical and quick in transition. I mean, who would you rather have in the open court?
The kick out to Williams. From deep, SGA. Milwaukee with the rebound. And they've been producing at a high level.
No question. They're in a nice rhythm offensively.
Oklahoma City trailing. Three-pointer. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Milwaukee shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game. And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Thunder making a change here. That's good from Porter.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
On the take.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Oh, Shea packs one down.
Yeah, a defense has to be very aware of Gilgeous-Alexander's attack mindset. He wants to get to the rim and do maximum damage.
Milwaukee shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. The first free throw is good. And so he hits both. Thunder trail by 4. 1:03 left to play in the third quarter. Three-pointer, no good. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good out.
Rollins. Williams grabs the board. The kick out to Williams. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Back to Williams. And it's off from three-point range. The Bucks leading by 4. Here's Rollins. Outside Porter. Down low. And then Turner with the dunk.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And we've... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Outside, Green. On the wing, Kuzma. Right side, Green. Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
Gotta appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Here's Mitchell. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis working inside.
Looks like they're gaining some confidence here in crunch time.
Building out this lead brick by brick, they have taken a very methodical approach.
Outside Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Wiggins outside. 19-footer. Giannis with the rebound. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. 10-point lead. This is their biggest of the game.
So many times Giannis forces his man into a foul. As a defender, you can't give him anything easy. That leads to a lot of contact.
So both teams making some changes here. And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Mark Daigneault had some words for his team over the last break. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Looking to end this cold spell. And Gilgeous-Alexander lays it up and in. 14 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, SGA going to town inside.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Antetokounmpo outside. Turner with it. Guarded now by Williams. Kuzma. And he slams it down.
The length of Kuzma helping there. When he attacks the offensive glass, good things tend to happen.
Oh, unanswered slam.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Turner outside. Beyond the arc. The three is in.
Gotta be encouraged watching Turner shoot with conviction, realizing his team trusts him to take these fast shots.
Dort flushes it down with both hands.
He flashes to the rim and is met with no resistance.
He's off from three.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside, SGA. Williams. And he powers it down, one-handed.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Antetokounmpo. Holmgren there for the rebound. Thunder trail by 7. Here's the pass to Williams. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure they're purposeful with the game plan. Good on the first, and that trims the lead to 6. It's both from the stripe.
And those were big shots. At this point in the game, you can't afford to leave any points at the line.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, a rim rocker.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Now Holmgren.
These moments are important for Holmgren's development. needs to keep sinking those big-time shots. Book it! It goes! And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Williams is like a vibe. I mean, this guy gets it. He knows they need points there, and he takes it upon himself to deliver.
Right side quarter. He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Every free throw is crucial in a close game. Nice work at the line.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Dort banks it home. Big shot. And an intentional foul right there.
Oh no, I
Says
missed.
he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. And the Thunder call time here. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Given the situation here, what sort of strategy needs to be top of mind?
The game's not quite done yet, but they need points right away.
We've seen teams come back from this before. Smart to take the timeout and get everybody focused on exactly what needs to be done.
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. Now SGA. Porter. So we see the Bucks get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a...
Good game. I appreciate all you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you all have a good one, and I'll be back on later tonight. Peace.